What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, I'm going to give you 10 great reasons why you should not date your coworkers. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Stacy, John, salute. Now, I'm not here to tell you that some workplace romances don't work out and become success stories. And I'm sure a bunch of people in the comment section are gonna let me know just that. And I'm happy for you guys. But what I am here to tell you today is that the downside of starting a workplace romance usually far outweighs the upside. I just strongly advise against it. And I'm gonna break down 10 different reasons that I think you should proceed with caution before dating that coworker. So without any further delay, let's hop right into it. Here's the thing, dating a coworker can affect two aspects of your life. Not only your love life, but your career as well. Relationships and careers are hard enough on their own. Blending the two, very difficult. And the first reason I suggest you don't try it is a very simple and obvious one. Some companies have rules against it. Companies over the years have found out that date-place romances are just bad for business. They're fraught with a lot of pitfalls and dangers. That's why some mandate that you can't do it in the first place. Want the first reason why you shouldn't date your coworker? It might be breaking a company rule. Now let's just say your company doesn't strictly prohibit you from dating your coworker. Even if that's the case, once you start dating a coworker, you come off as unprofessional. I'm sorry to say, it's just a fact. Your colleagues will start looking at you differently once they notice you holding hands with Susie. It's just hard to look professional when you're being lovey-dovey. And I highly suggest you do nothing at your job that runs the risk of making you look less professional. You're at your job to provide, to move up the ladder, to hopefully get promotions. Looking unprofessional doesn't help you in any of those goals. Which brings me to reason 3 why you shouldn't date your coworkers. You will definitely become the subject of office gossip. You are privy to all the office gossip. You know what people whisper about all the time. Do you want to be the subject of those whispers? And I don't care how great the relationship may be, people will be gossiping about you too. Notice when you walk into the break room, people get a little quiet, they're talking about you. It's a very uncomfortable situation to be the subject of office gossip. Not only will it be uncomfortable for you, it'll be uncomfortable for your lady. Just not a pleasant feeling. Don't date your coworker if you don't want to be the subject of office gossip. Fourth on my list of the reasons why you shouldn't date your coworkers, it will definitely lead to a decrease in your productivity. If you're at work flirting with your lady, joking around, always walking back and forth to her desk, she's always coming to talk to you, how much work are you going to get done? Definitely not as much as you do when you don't have the distractions of a workplace relationship. Once again, guys, keep in mind why you're at work. You're there to work, to advance in your career. A reduction of your productivity doesn't help you. It's just going to be human nature that if you're working with your young lady, you guys are going to pay a little bit more attention to each other and a little less attention to your work. For our next reason on the list, we're going to go straight to a cliche. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I don't know about you, but when I'm in a relationship, it feels good to miss that young lady throughout the day. To wonder what they're doing, how their day is going. If you're working with the person, no mystery. You're going to be around them all the time. Do you really want that? I don't care how much you like each other. Nobody wants to be around someone 24 hours a day. I think it's very healthy for relationships that she has her thing, you have your thing. Being coworkers throws a lot of that out of the window. Just think about it. If you date someone at work, you're going to see them every day. Do you really want that? Which leads right into my next point. Dating someone at work makes it very difficult to maintain a work and life balance. You'll notice if you're dating a coworker, you guys talk an awful lot about work. It's hard for those lines not to blur. It's something you guys have a lot in common about. So naturally, discussions will lead down the work path. And that's going to throw your work-life balance completely off. And you might find out, besides work, you guys might not have that much in common. Being able to separate you guys' work from your life and your dating, I believe, is much healthier. It can lead to a better relationship. As a whole in life, balance is very important. And it's just as important to have a work-life balance, and it's very difficult to do that if you're dating your coworker. Which leads me to a very specific point, and I want you to think about this before dating your coworker. Where is one of you or the other one gonna go after you have an argument? Now, every relationship is gonna have its arguments, and one of the best ways to move past it, you go in your corner, she goes in hers. But if you're working together, you get in this big argument, you're gonna have to see her the whole next day. This does not help process the problems you guys had the night before. Who wants to see the person they just got done being yelled at by the next day, all day? So trust me, inevitably, when you have that argument, you go to work the next day, you can't escape the argument. Now let's say that argument actually leads to you guys breaking up. You know one of the absolute worst things about breaking up with someone that you work with? It's harder to go through the healing process, either for you or for her. Usually when you break up with someone, you don't have to see him anymore. Guess what? That's not gonna happen if you work together. You're gonna have to see this person you're no longer with 5 days a week for I don't know how many years. And one of the most important things for you or her when you have a breakup is to be able to go through the healing process. It's the only way you can move on. Dating someone at your job, them having to see you, you having to see them, really slows down that healing process. Think twice about that before you start dating your coworker. Now let's take that scenario even farther. You guys break up, you still work together. Guess what? If she dated you at work, the odds are she'll date someone else at your job. Do you really want to see your ex holding hands with her next boyfriend in your face every day? Or even think about it the other way. Do you really want to make her uncomfortable if you start dating someone else at the office? Talk about weird, talk about awkward, talk about hurt feelings. Obviously, by you guys dating, you prove that you are people that date people at the office. You guys break up, you're gonna date someone else at the office. This will lead to a lot of jealousy, a lot of hurt feelings, just a lot of uncomfortable situations. I don't know about you, but if I'm in a relationship and it breaks up, I definitely don't want to see her holding hands with the next guy. And last but certainly not least on my list of the 10 reasons why you shouldn't date your coworkers could be the most important. 2 simple letters that are very powerful. HR. Especially in today's climate, you're running a huge risk of dating someone at work, especially if it doesn't work out. Would you like to be the subject of a harassment claim? You just don't know what's going to happen if things don't work out. And you definitely don't want to have to walk into the HR department. The odds are stacked against you. You can get in a lot of trouble, work-wise and legally. So please think once, think twice, think 3 times before dating your coworker, unless you want to face the 2 scariest letters at your office, HR. Okay, so there you have it. 10 reasons why I believe you shouldn't date your coworkers. Make sure you let me know in the comment section. You agree, disagree? Let me know why. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out the next time.